I used to be an advocate for yoga. I used to love yoga. Like, I'm talking about doing it every single day, 30 minutes a day. Like, I was deep into it. But I never, like, thought about the origin or where it came from or what it meant or what it promoted or what it worshiped. None of that. I didn't have no thoughts of. I didn't know. I didn't even necessarily care. But a few years back, I started hearing people tell me. Actually, one of my cousins told me, you know, they say if you're doing yoga, like it's definitely against like the Christian religion. They worship other gods. Each pose that you do is to worship to a different deity or a different god. And like the Hindu or Buddhism religion, come from India. And I was like, girl, it's not that deep. I don't think I'm just stretching. I don't really think it's that deep. And then maybe a year passed, and I was still doing it, not really caring. A year passed, and I heard other videos saying the same stuff. Then I started hearing it more and more. Then I started thinking about it like, and I started getting deeper into my, spirituality, trying to connect to God more and understand God more, hear God more, follow the right paths, enter through that narrow gate, and start reading the Bible more and stuff like that. So I started getting convicted. Like, yeah, you can say you're doing yoga and it's just for the physical part of it, which I was saying I'm just doing it for physical part. I'm not worshiping no other gods. I don't believe in other gods. But even if you're doing it intentionally of just I'm just doing it just to work out, just to get flexible, just to be able to stretch or whatever the case, you have to still think about the origin of a thing because the origin of a thing is still what it means. So different poses like the asanas and all this, I'm not even gonna say names, whatever it is, all different types of stuff. It does worship different gods and different deities of the Hindu and Buddhism religion. And yeah, you could say it's not that deep and it's just like I'm just getting a workout. I understand all that, but still you just don't want to communion and fellowship with those type of spirits. Even if you're just doing it for the physical aspect, we still have to be careful because even when you're doing the workouts or the poses, you may not be doing it for that, but it's connected to that because that's what it was made for. It was made for that. That was the origin of it. So in a way, you consciously may say like, oh, I'm not doing it, but your body and your spirit may be fellowshipping with the worship of those deities and their gods. And if you don't believe in those other gods, because they have thousands and thousands of gods, they don't care about all that. But our God, our true heavenly one and only true living God, the Almighty, the Most High, He's a jealous God. He don't like us to be worshiping or fellowshipping or communing or feasting or partying or chilling with other gods and worshiping other gods. He want our full worship. He wants our full praise. He wants us to give Him the glory, stuff like that. So I just was convicted to like not do yoga. Yeah, you can still stretch, but like it's certain like they have the tree pose and this pose is like they trying to be one with nature. They want to commune with nature and stuff like that. I mean, so everybody has their own thing what they feel about it. I was just getting saying my experience. So I definitely like, you know what, I repent for yoga. I repent for being an advocate for yoga. I repent for thinking yoga was the one that I need to get relieve stress and just feel